August, and yesterday we got a brand new trailer for Tales of the Underworld, a brand new Star Wars show, kind of like Tales of the Jedi and Tales of the Empire that we've seen before. And you know, I gotta say, Tales of the Jedi I thought was amazing because it followed characters that, you know, we really cared about, and I was like, okay, this is cool. We're seeing information that we haven't seen before. Tales of the Empire, a little bit more disappointing. We were like answering some questions that we had, but I don't know. It didn't feel like it really lived up to what the first season had done. So, you know, here we are, Tales of the Underworld. I know it's Cad Bane and Asajj Ventress, so, you know, there is stuff that they can answer there. Hopefully, you know, hopefully it's satisfying. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Just do as I say. Never can be too cautious with strangers out here. Then again, you're no stranger, Lady Ventress.
Okay, so who's that guy?
We got a problem here. Just saw him right in.
What's the situation?
So Asajj Ventress, this is still before she died, I guess.
You took everything from me.
Or not died. That's right.
Who are you?
I was Count Dooku's lead assassin. I don't want that life anymore.
Okay, she's going against an Inquisitor, I guess.
Bane? No one needs to die.
Get them.
So is this just a Jedi survivor? That kid?
You're gonna pay for what you did.
This revenge, I hope it was worth it. It will be.
Okay, fascinating.
Cautious with.
So first I gotta say, I didn't realize my volume was up so high, so the trailer's gonna be louder than it usually is in these videos. I think the other thing that a lot of people are gonna be focusing on, so of course I was too, the kid. Let me see. He's on the poster. I saw that much. So the kid has a let me mute that. The kid has a lightsaber, and it seems like Asajj Ventress is training him, or at least we're assuming he is, or she is, right? So I think the first thing that a lot of us are gonna be assuming is possible. It'd be a crazy theory. Look, we don't know this to be true. Is it possible that this is Asajj Ventress and Quinlan Voss's kid? I mean, it could happen, you know, like if you don't know, in the book, what was the name of it? Is it Dark Disciple? I think it was the book Dark Disciple. Quinlan Voss and Asajj Ventress get together. Quinlan is supposed to be going undercover as a, you know, he's still the Jedi, but he goes undercover to pretend to be Count Dooku's apprentice. That was like his mission. He's supposed to assassinate Count Dooku. Pretty dark mission from the Jedi, but you know, maybe that's kind of like the point. Like, ooh, crazy dark side. Anyway, so in order to do that, he trains with Asajj Ventress in the ways of the dark side, you know, that way he can kind of impress Count Dooku and be his next apprentice. And of course everything goes horribly wrong, and that's the book where for a long time we were told that Asajj Ventress died. And it wasn't until the Bad Batch, the last season of the Bad Batch, where she came back. And we don't know how she survived. I don't think we do, but she's alive somehow, even though she was supposed to have died before the Clone Wars ended. So, you know, they brought her back. She's alive again. And I know that in this trailer they edit it to make it seem like she's talking to the kid, telling her who she is, right? So as if they don't know each other. But I think a lot of us are gonna have the exact same kind of theory here, that maybe this is her kid with Quinlan Vos, which would be pretty cool. I think everyone likes the idea of these different Jedi families popping up, you know what I mean? So it'd be cool if that's a thing. And then of course you're like, okay, so if that is what's happening, then maybe maybe he'll show up some other point in time down the timeline where he's older, and there you go, new Jedi, right? I don't know, everyone enjoys that idea of all this connective tissue kind of building up and that being a possibility. Now it's probably going to be years and years before we see that happen. I mean, we had we had Kanan and Hera's kid show up at the end of Rebels as like a small child, and it took us forever for him to show up in anything ever again. And now, of course, he finally did in the Ahsoka show. Anyways, my point is, that's the theory. I'm sure many people have the exact same theory. Pretty cool. I will say I'm not sure how exciting Cad Bane's backstory will be. I mean, I don't know. It's always good to have new information, and I guess especially if that's a story that, where else do you put it? In a comic or in a book or something? So, sure, if you want to do it animation and it's just like a couple episodes, why not? I guess. But I'm not sure like where you go with that, because last time we saw Cad Bane, he was in the Boba Fett show and he got stabbed supposedly to death. Again, Star Wars, nobody dies anymore, so we're still a lot of people are still thinking that Cad Bane might still be alive also. So I don't know. I'll be interested to see if the Cad Bane storyline picks up anywhere near the Boba Fett show, because I think there are still some questions surrounding his time during that era in the timeline. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm always down for more animated Star Wars. Now, of course, I'm assuming all the episodes are dropping on May the 4th. That's kind of something that they do every once in a while. They do that with Visions a lot, I am curious, like, what the actual main series is that they've been working on, because the Bad Batch ended a while ago, so I have to assume that they've been working on something, not just like this, because this is what, 6 episodes or something. I have to assume that they've been working on like a full show. Now what that is, maybe we'll find out. Star Wars Celebration, I'm sure we will. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys later. Bye.